Hi guys, Dino Kang is back. Okay, so as promised, because you guys voted and glutes won by a small margin, today I'll be sharing with you guys my top three glute exercises. Okay, so also targeted at beginners in a sense, I mentioned beginners because that's what I do, trying to get more beginners, like people who haven't been in the gym before, to get started and also raise awareness that strength training isn't this scary thing that you have never done before that's probably gonna kill you. Okay, so to maximize muscle growth or to get muscle growth, first of all, we need mechanical tension, right? Which means that muscle has to be the one working, and we try to get the full range of motion where it's possible. Okay, so here's in no particular order. My first one would be hip thrust variations. So it can be any kind of hip thrust, but basically something that looks like that, where you are thrusting to the top. Variations meaning to say you can hold there, you can keep thrusting up and down, you can hold for 3 seconds, whatever, but basically that movement of thrusting. So why that's so good is because that's the main exercise to train your glute max, your gluteus max, the biggest part of the butt, in the shortened position. So it is very easy to load. You can pile on a pile of weight and it's very stable. So in that particular position, the glute max actually does nearly all the work at the top of the movement, making it very effective for glutes, right? And nothing else. So you shouldn't be feeling your quads or hamstrings. So that's one very good reason for this particular exercise. Okay, number two will be Romanian deadlifts, or RDL for short. So this is how it looks like, right? Where you're holding the bar, holding the weight, and then you're trying to push your butt back. It's like a good morning, but the weight is below you, and then you come back up. Okay, so you're going to hip flexion, and then your glute max is the one that pushes you into hip extension. So, well, this is kind of the opposite of a hip thrust variation, where you're actually overloading the lengthened position of your glutes. It basically trains your entire posterior chain, from your lower back to your glutes to your hamstrings to your hip stabilizers, right? So it's the big compound exercise that actually biases the glutes. Okay, number three, not in third place, it's just number three, no order, Bulgarians. So Bulgarian Split Squat is a brutal exercise that, it looks like that, the one with one leg on something and then the other leg on the floor. So basically in every complete program or any complete kind of training, there should be some kind of unilateral work to account for stability, and also you're training that stability in the hip. You're training a little bit of the glute medius. You're training, mainly the focus here is functional strength. Right? Like if you are, to be functional means you are not doing everything on two legs. You have to be able to do movements on one leg. You have to be strong in that as well. Not to mention, Bulgarians also challenge the glutes really well in the lengthened position as you go down. Okay, so some honourable mentions, not because they are not good, but because they are not so beginner friendly. The first one would be Incline Hyper extension. So it's like the Roman chair, the 45-degree one, where half the population doesn't know how to do and the other half is scared to use it. Yeah, that's really good for your lower back, hamstrings and your glutes, but some beginners just can't get it and are afraid of falling over. So it's a good exercise, equally good, it's just that maybe not so beginner friendly. The other one would be cable kickbacks, or any kind of kickbacks. You can use a band, but it's exponentially more difficult because it's difficult to control. If you have done kickbacks, you know what I'm talking about. It's not exactly very beginner friendly to make it into a practical, challenging workout on its own. That booty band for influencers kicking like that, no, it's not the same thing. Okay, so actually that's all I have for you today. Let me know what you think in the comment section below and tell me about your own favorite glute exercise. Thank you for watching.